So I am here in downtown Caldwell, Idaho today. I have to say, I grew up right outside of Caldwell, and it has changed so much since I was a kid. When I was a kid, it actually, there was nothing here. It was kind of a terrible little small town with a library and then maybe a couple other small things. And now they built Indian Creek. They did a couple other things, and there's restaurants down here. It's kind of the hip place to come right outside of Boise. So if you are in Boise or you're thinking about moving somewhere like Caldwell, I'm going to just show you around the downtown area and what to do there. Like so many small towns across the United States. Indian Creek Plaza is really the center of Caldwell downtown now. Whether you have kids or whether you don't, it's a really fun place to come. You can get some hot chocolate, you can do some ice skating during the winter, and during the summer, if you see this concert place behind me, they do a bunch of concerts. They have a concert series as well. So it's a great place to come down, get a bite to eat, and do some other things as well. So behind me, this is Indian Creek. Actually, I'm going to come back tonight and show you because during the winter, they actually do an amazing light show here. You can't tell the lights are on right now, but it is just beautiful and worth bringing your kids out to, or, you know, if you want to Instagram things as well, always a good place to do that. Indian Creek was actually uncovered here. It used to be the city, and they decided, let's open it up and let's make it a beautiful part of our downtown environment here. So they did that, like, I think 10 or 20 years ago, somewhere around there. So today we're going to lunch at Grit, but there are a ton of restaurants down here in downtown Caldwell now. If you are looking for good Mexican, I would recommend a place called Acapulco, which has been here for decades, and I basically grew up there, I feel like, because we used to eat there all the time. But there are a ton of really good restaurants, whether you want American and kind of hipstery, kitschy kind of food, or if you want just authentic Mexican or anything else, there's tons of places to try now in downtown Caldwell. I'm going to show you Grit on the inside as well. Is definitely a staple in the Boise area. There's one in Boise, Nampa, and Caldwell. So we're going to go in and get some coffee there. Caldwell Train Depot is by far one of the coolest things to come visit in downtown Caldwell. People seem to forget about it because it's a couple blocks off of Indian Creek, but really not that far. It was actually built in 1883. This original one, this one was actually built in 1906. Trains stopped coming to Caldwell around the 1980s, so it was restored. And I have to tell you, my mom worked for the city at the time when I was a kid, and so we spent hours in here just like helping restore it and playing in there. That's all I remember, actually. But they did have an opening ceremony around that time, and then also it opened as an interpretive center in 2006. Right now it's actually closed because of COVID, I imagine, and so we're not going to be able to go inside, but I wanted to show you, and if you do come to town, it will likely be open, and you should definitely come down and take a look at it. Steunenberg, if you see that there, is a former governor of Idaho that was shot in Caldwell.